I really do enjoy freshly mown grass. I think it's like so much better than the longer grasses, and it looks so much better. You don't really get on the camera how green the grass actually is. It's like so much better. I really enjoy just leisurely stepping around, not have to worry about things catching onto your clothes. Oh, that was a very vivacious pigeons. You do notice when birds are really well fed, like our lovely birds that we have around the yard, when they're really well fed, they fly really fast. So that's really great. Anyway, I'm not doing much today. I'm just going for a little walk, and then I'm going back inside to do more computer work. I don't really have much to do. I was fired twice this week. So I was fired a couple of days ago, and I fired again today. So So technically I lost 2 jobs this week. I'm not terribly upset. I might be a little bit upset somewhere in the back of my mind, but I'm not terribly upset. I mean, it doesn't really surprise me because I haven't really been doing too well, and I've got one more job that I have absolutely no ambition for, because all it is listening to a lot of people go, what are you, So I like to say it's them turning narky or suspicious or something negative, and it's like, for a lot of things, you just need a lot of yeses or no's. You don't need, oh, what are you coding? What's your business? Who was that? And stuff like that. So I know I'm sort of making fun of them, but I mean, I guess everyone is probably suspicious. There's so many spam calls in the world. Even I'm sometimes like, but I find when I'm not educated, when I haven't worked in the area and I receive a call and they're like coming out of nowhere, I guess I too used to be quite suspicious, but since I've worked in many of the areas that get calls out of the blue, I sort of know what they're talking about, and so I can answer, I can say yes or no much more confidently, because I know exactly where it's coming from and what the service being offered is. So that's happened to me in the past. I've received a phone call from other people who have worked in the same position that you've worked, and I sort of am like, no, it's good. So I don't sort of questions like, who are you, where did you get my number? I don't give those random questions. But I guess, not everyone has worked in the same areas you have to know that. And then, so I guess that is why they spiel off of questions and suspicions. I know people who are very suspicious of banks even requesting details so that they can either create accounts or online access. And they're like, I don't really want to divulge that kind of information to even like bank customer service. And you're like going, come on, just divulge it, and they'll be able to fix up your issues. And they're like very adamant that they don't want to divulge that kind of personal information. And you're like thinking, oh, that's a little more than a little naive to not realize that they're trying to give you assistance by asking you those questions. But I don't know. I guess that's the difference in exposure and all this other stuff. Anyway. I was literally fired from 2 jobs, and I can't wait till I get fired from the third, because they suck. working per hour, not per hour, working for commission only on something that doesn't really sell. But I previously did it 9 to 5, in the past, and I earned like $600 a week doing that kind of job 9 to 5. But I just can't do it. Like this year I just couldn't do it. I can't get myself to do more than 1 or 2 hours tops, because everyone's just like constantly knocking. You're like going, I don't care about the... And they've also been cutting a lot of my sales. And so once again, it's like, I don't care about, this job, because it's bad enough that you're in danger of making $100 a week. And then they cut your sales, and so you only make 30 of the $100. And you're like, it's so annoying. You're like going, how dare you cut my things in half? So it is very high levels of stress and very low income. And really, I just do it just to put something on my resume. I don't even get references because I'm fired from a lot of these jobs, where I'm not making usually profits enough to have it continue on. But anyway, two of the 3 are over, and I think if I make any more bad bookings, the 3rd one's going to be off my list, and then I'll be like, yes, it's gone, finally, after a month of plugging it. So, it's just annoying. It is annoying, and I think I would rather waste my time writing, because at least I feel like I'm doing something that I like to do. I had the idea that I felt like I wanted to paint again, but I am a hindrance because I live with other people. There's not a lot of space, and I can't just like make a big mess anywhere I want, so I'm very much hindrance when I live with other people. So I think that kind of sucks, because I find it very hard to be able to do whatever I feel like without being questioned or whatever. So I feel like making gigantically big artwork of some kind, and then, like, I don't know, contact businesses for whether or not they want to buy it or not. So or museums, even. Like, museums kind of suck. It's a bit of a crappy business. But I was sort of felt like creating big art today. Like, I want to create something big and try and sell it. That's a dream come true.